And thus we return to Celeste, the longest room in the game, for Gauntlet feed number 2. The only thing you need to know about this challenge is that, we've got nothing on for this. So it's literally just the longest room in the game, which is all one chapter. It's just farewell. Also, yeah, it's just one thing, so you have to do it all in one go, and I can't quite remember where I'm going to stop it, but I'll find a natural point anyway where I'll stop it. So, 3, 2... actually, do that 3 again, it sounds dumb. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. The longest room in the game. We're almost out of here. So there's a lot of things that is in this chapter that is exclusive to the chapter and will need some explaining in comparison to the previous any percent runs that you've seen. So first off, there's these paraglider jellyfish, where you hold on to them, and if you throw them, they slowly float. But also at the same time, you have to use the climbing button to grab hold of them in order to actually use them, and make sure you don't lose them anyway. Otherwise, you just end up dying a bunch. Shit! I should have looked at the actual death count beforehand. Oh well. Actually, no, I'll be able to see, right? It'll go up in due time. And then there's also the jellyfish. These things, not blowfish. These blowfish are designed so that if you enter them in any way from the, the diameter, like underneath them, they'll launch you off like you're one of the bumpers in the other chapters, which you have to get through. There's also, as you can see, there's these fields that the paraglider can't go through, otherwise it'll be dissolved. So you need to throw through the electrical fields in order to get through them. Because if not, then you're just left dead in the water. You can get pretty far without a paraglider in this section, not gonna lie, it's funny. Gotta be real good at this. I think that's what I actually have to do. Throw it there-ish. Wait a little. Oh, that's probably too low. Yeah, you throw it backwards, right. Shit. There is a lot to this room, by the way. This isn't even the half of it. You can look at it in the periscope that's right there at the start. And I'm going to get told any moment now by Battleline that I need to, I'm doing too bad in this room that I can do a thing, so I can skip a cutscene. But other than that, then it's me just completely doing this room. This room is rough. I remember trying out, like, when this was new, I played through the whole of the chapter and just did a normal run through, just trying to do as much as I can, and it was fun. There we go, there's a cutscene. And then once, because I'm starting at the thing, it's not going to give me the actual timer. I was thinking, hey, that timer's going to be very good for me, but now I've got the whole file timer on, so we should be good. So, there's other things that are in this chapter that you don't really see in this large room, but you gotta be on your mark on this, otherwise you're gonna be very, very bad at it. This is a chapter that teaches you about the double dash, so you'll need to use the double dash in this chapter in order to get places. It's a very advanced level chapter, and it's fun at the same time. There we go, that's progress. Oh, barely. Grab that one too. There we go. There's some wind. That is, well, what I picked up was, it's basically one of those crystals that you find in the main game, but they give you just a temporary double dash, or double boost. even though they are called dashes, but yeah. So the layman, the double dash. So they are useful in this chapter because, you know, Battle Line wants to help you out in this, so you gotta deal with it however you choose. But yeah, if you hold down whilst you're holding onto a paraglider, it will descend faster, and if you hold upwards, it'll descend slower. Simple stuff. And I'm wondering how well I'm gonna do with this anyway. Like, shit. You're gonna see this fade out position very much. Now, yeah, this isn't even the rough part. The rough part is when we get to the last actual full section of this area. Nah, it took me far away without even trying. Thank you very much for that. I'm gonna rely on the jellyfish. Don't worry, the jellyfish come back after a little while, so you can save yourself in this place. So if you think about all the long rooms in this game, then you think, oh man, there's a lot of stuff I have to do in this room without dying once. And yeah, there is. Then you look at this room, and you just have to be surprised by it. Oh shit, there we go. I forgot about the other thing. Right, there's this. Alright, here's a bit of a breather. Now you have to climb upwards. I'm holding onto the paraglider. You think you're going too fast upwards. Wow, that was dumb of me. Probably because I was using the analog stick. Well, I'm using the analog stick. But yeah, that breather section, honestly, is pretty easy to do. You gotta just get up to that area and then you fall down. And the falling down part is more annoying. Just getting there. This is the reason why I wanted to do this instead of just another full game run. I would have loved to have done another full game run of Celeste, but at the same time, this is sufficient enough for a tough challenge. Oh, there we go. Pick up that. Because I don't trust myself. Gotta get there very barely. There we go. I can use the D-pad, I guess. Very slightly. Whoop. Nah, I'm not used to the D-pad. Just be careful as well, because you can be very kind of floaty. Intentionally so, with this. But these stars, by the way, they are obstacles. They're like the meatballs, except they're stars and they're fancy looking. It's alright. There's more of these jellyfish, or blowfish. Don't run into their area of effect. They are AoE, which is underneath them. At least they are, theirs were nice enough to give you that nice area of effect show. Just to know what it's like. You gotta trust it by throwing it. And then you get to here. Oh god. Right. Dash down to there, jump. Boink. And guide yourself downwards. Ugh! I should have went upwards from there. Like, if I aim myself upwards, and then, like, held to the right, I could have reliably come down. So, I don't know. Just a little more. I mean, yeah, just a little more. You got a lot of room to go through, my buddy. Oh, that was close. But, you know, well, that doesn't happen often. Just knowing that you can get an extra boost by dashing into the parasol is, the paraglider, is a good strat to know about. Because if you don't know about it, then you're just stranded doing nothing important with your life. How unconventional. I'm wondering about how long this one's going to take. Plus, with a nice change of pace, I mean, yeah, doing the full game of Celeste gives you a bunch of nice architecture to look at and different, themes to go through. But this was a nice change of theme, you know? Very voidish. Come through. There we go, and then the void directs me upwards, as it's one to do. Just remember that Madeline is the point where you take damage from. Otherwise, you can just, like, very barely enter the electric field with the paraglider, and you won't be penalized for it or take any damage. Just make sure that you keep a hold of that grab button, otherwise you're throwing that sucker and you're dead. No! Didn't think it got me that time. Fine. Fine. Wow, bad dog. Bad sign. Bad. So bad! I can't believe you're so bad at this video game. So bad. Whoop. It's a lot of timing too, getting it done. And when you really think about it, like, yeah, you take into account just how short the rooms are in Celeste in comparison to this. And it's crazy. This is your last challenge. This is what you go out by. Oh, and fun fact, with the golden strawberries, there's an extra area after this that you have to do if you want to grab that golden strawberry that isn't in the main chapter to go through, run through. It's so good. It's so fun. And also a reason why I don't want to get the golden strawberries. I can get the golden strawberries in some levels. Actually, no. I've never gotten the golden strawberry. I've gotten all the strawberries legitimately. Golden strawberries, none. I've done legitimately because I am not good at this game enough to get a single one of them. I may have died like 0 times on 2 stages, on 2 levels, but fuck, I'm gonna try to do that again. Especially for the B and C sides. Not gonna do that. No siree. Especially Chapter 8. Man, you haven't even seen me play Chapter 8 at all. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. And yeah, it's also technically the first time you see Chapter 9. I mean, Chapter 9's fun. Woof. Oh shit, there we go. This isn't gonna be put into the PBs and speedruns category, don't you worry. That playlist is ready for that. However, when it comes to Super Meat Boy, that's definitely going to be put in there, because it's basically what it is a full game run, which is how I normally do speedruns of the game. Just doing all the light world stuff, except for Cotton Alley. It's just not the Dr. Feast. Oh, right. Be careful. Truly careful. And also, it's a very nice song that you get to listen to in the meanwhile. It's very nice. I feel bad, man. Like, I don't know why, it's like this feeling that I have inside of me that shouldn't be there. Where it's like, I feel like I may miss my mom trying to say something to me, trying to get me down for something. Just because I have these headphones on. It's happened before, definitely. Oh, why did I go that way? Ah, fine, it works. Well, you know, if I get this done, then it's better than it could be. Just get the challenge done. Don't worry about it, Groggy. You can beat the challenge. I believe in you entirely. Watch out for the stars. Oh, that was close. Oh. But if you're a Celeste master, this challenge is proven nothing, do you? See, you don't have to stand on that platform there, but I like doing it because it gives me an extra dash, get close to there, so it's enough for it to go down. Nice and nice. Thanks to that. Bounce that. Down. And aim upwards. Oh! It's because I don't want to waste the dash there. I should probably not worry about that. Just take the dash. Take the fall. And also I don't remember. That's the other thing too, I don't remember. Oh, and by the by, that upwards area that I'm going through, you can't look at that in the binoculars. It's very silly. But at the same time, you see what's further on in the stage. There's still more after that area. And I'm not lying when I say that this is, in fact, the longest room in the game. Because it is, and it's designed that way to be a true challenge. I think that's what Battleline told you about at the beginning of this chapter in that cutscene that I skipped. Oh, by the by, yeah, the story that this game tells, if you haven't seen it before, and if you've just seen speedruns of it, then I recommend looking at it, because it's a good story. People really like this game and its story. And the extra stuff that this chapter adds in for the story, kind of nice. Very nice and comforting in some ways. Get that nice reward picture before you know it. I mean, yeah, I could probably see if I can get to that reward picture just by skipping cutscenes and all that. See if it'll actually show my death count. I probably won't, but I could always see. It might show the entirety of the file, though. That's my problem. It's my fault. My bad. My total bad. Let's see. I mentioned this before. Actually, no, I haven't mentioned this before, but my iPad, I think it's because of one of the later iOS updates that it's been since I last tried recording with it from the last time I remember from it. But when it's recording, it shows the timer of how long the recordings go on for. It shows it in red now, so it's like, oh, we're live. It's red, so you know how long you've been going for. And it was weird at first, but now I realized, hey, that's a lot more convenient to look at to see if it's still recording instead of just looking at something that's still the same kind of color and could potentially just be not ticking up as a number. So yeah, it's not possible to get through that, by the way. Like, you think, hey, you could just do some fancy maneuvering. Once you get to that one platform, you don't get enough momentum to actually get to it. Oh shit. I shouldn't have been able to save that, but I did. I'm happy with myself. I don't know how long it'll be until I start being quiet, but, you know, that's why I need to make sure that I pay attention to what I'm doing. I can't wait to actually get to the later section of this level. I mean, you see just this part of the level, it's alright. Then you get used to it. I mean, this is the thing with trial and error. You get used to a challenge after a while. And it's fun. It's the fun thing about challenges. You pick yourself up, you get better in due time. And that's why you are who you are. This is the part where I be very personal and emotional and spell out some good philosophically, but I'm not that smart. Unless you want me to go over there and do it, don't get blown by jellyfish. Jellyfish hurt you hardly. Because jellyfish are the paragliders, not even the blowfish, is what I meant to say. I'm good at remembering the fact that it's a blowfish, not a jellyfish. I don't know, I don't even know what's convincing me to call them jellyfish. I think it's just because the paraglider is just in my head as being one of these. My bad. I'm bad at this. And to be honest, like, the rest of this chapter, some of the platforming that you have to do in it, honestly, it's really fun, all the maneuvers that you have to do in it. So if you've played Celeste and just all you did was one playthrough of the game, got to like chapter 8 and stopped and didn't do anything with it, I recommend checking out chapter 9 if you haven't already. I think it's a free download. It's probably in most versions that you get anyway. Yeah, try it out. It's a good experience, especially if you are very good at the game. Hell, also what's funny, I just got reminded of this. When this first dropped, I was talking with my buddy about the chapter and all that, and he put out the point where it's like, I wonder how long the task was going to be. And my guess was, given how long the chapter is, I'd say around 16 minutes or so. And then I found the task, and it was 16 minutes. And I was like, called it. Fuck, man. Why was that dash there? I blame myself for dashing in that terrible direction. It's so bad. I can't believe it. It's so bad. No way I'm going to be able to look at how long I have left in this challenge just by looking at my watch. Unless I want to really waste time. I'll go by that. The unknown challenge, the unknown factor of it all. See, I'm getting decently close. By decently close, I mean like maybe a third of the way there. If you bite this level up into 3 sections, about like 2/3-ish. Close enough, I suppose. Maybe I'm just hearing the bird call. I don't know. It might just be stupid of me. I'm being so dumb and so stupid. I can't believe the shit. Holy shit on a shit. My shit, I'm burning. Just burn it slower, please. So what have you guys been watching recently? Because just earlier today, I actually finally sat down and watched the latter half of season 4 of Rick and Morty, because it was added to Netflix in December, and I was like, okay, fine. I kind of forgot about it. I didn't even write it down for the release of that. I might have, but I don't remember it. So I watched 6 through 10 of season 4, and yeah, it's alright. It's not as funny as it was back during the early season, but I don't know why it's gone to this point. There were some interesting concepts though, like I can understand why the Vat of Acid episode was so highly regarded. That was kind of good in how it's presented. Even though it did have like that classic Oscar bait. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It was funny in some ways. There was also the what was it, Never Wrecking Story, was it? The one that had the story train. That one I remember seeing memes about and all that, and I had no idea what was going on with it. And then I watched the episode and I realized, it's actually pretty fun to look at. Because I'm a fan of meta, just in general. I don't know why, I just think something about meta gets me in a good mood, like whether it's funny or not, and all that. So that's why I appreciate it so much. And just seeing the meta-ness of that episode was kind of funny to me. Which is why I gave the Pope a copy of Rick and Morty Season 4, Episode 7. Pretty sure it's the episode, yeah. That sounds right. Yeah, it definitely wasn't the first episode I watched, it was the second. Then that finale was something else. Can't really go into further detail because I don't know how I can really explain it. Because I'm not good at explaining episodes of TV shows. I tried, but I'm bad at it. I'm so bad. I can only give bog standard observations of it because I'm terrible at implications. Truly, I am. Truly. Very truly. Come on, Celeste. Come on, baby. You are not Celeste. You're a Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. Yes, I was recording on Jahard before this. What gave you that idea? I'm intrigued. I'm still intrigued by the further episodes, all of this I have to do. But yeah, by the time you see this, I would have done them all. So, And also by the time you even see this as well, you would have seen the first, like, the actual Gauntlet go up with its stuff. So, you know the outcomes of all the challenges. It's just a case of waiting until all these episodes go out in due time. I don't know if I'm going to do them bi-daily again. Probably bi-daily. Bi-daily sounds right. So, see you 2 days from now for challenge feed number 3. Which should be cool. I think the thing with the challenges that I chose this time, so I kind of wanted to go for a theme in some way. There was some theming of it, like the first 3 were returning challenges. The second 3 were like challenges I didn't even try before, and then the last 3 was going to be something else, but then I decided against doing that, just chose other random challenges, like maybe showcase challenges, like the weird challenges. Might have been the other thing I wanted to try for that. But yeah. That! You looped! You loopy-looped and pulled. Your shoes are looking cool. Done. Come along now. Toss me hard. Come on. Just focus on getting tossed, and eventually you'll be turned into glitter. That's how it works in this industry. Woo-wee! Come on, you. Oof. Playing the Celeste, like always. This is the part where it's gonna start getting quiet. It's alright. It's fine, you know, man. Longest room in the game. It takes some concentration and some sheer willpower to even get to this point and beating it is another challenge entirely. And then there's also secret strawberry that you can find in this level, which is getting to the end of this room and then heading backwards through it. Because there's some architecture going on in the last third that you can climb up. See, look, these points here, you can climb up these blocks, and up here is where you can find the last moon strawberry, I think it's called. So yeah, you have to go a little ways to find it. But, I don't know, man. Throw it there. Probably a little bit too close to the side in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And down. Dash to it. I'm fine with that. There we go. Oh, why'd I do that? Ugh! That shouldn't have worked, but it did. Oh, right, shit. See, that's the last part. I'm sorry. I might be a little bit frazzled at how well that worked. God, I actually feel my heart pumping from my chest now, wow. Just getting past that part, it's easy. It's easy as hell, man. Just gotta get through that. Will I succeed? Will I do it? It's a case of getting there after succeeding. It's the same button press, you just gotta repeat it over and over again. And get good at it, you know? It's like a puzzle game. You solve the puzzle, you gotta do the moves, and if you mess up, you just gotta redo it again. But this one's a lot more fast-paced than a puzzle game. Fine. Never mind. I mean, you could probably consider this to be some kind of puzzle game, like puzzles and platforming. That's definitely a thing that exists, puzzle platformers. There's even a game called Super Puzzle Platformer Deluxe, which I found out about when I was quite young, and I was interested in it. I haven't played it in a long time, though. I think it was pretty good from what I remember. I think it's just like, you jump around in a puzzle board, and you gotta avoid getting crushed by puzzle pieces, and you gotta shoot down to break the blocks or something like that, and you gotta survive, or something like that. I can barely remember it. Hey, there's a little bunny man, I think it was. It was a little yellow character, I know that's all that's... all that's, yes. Moving forward. Moving backwards. That's how it... Not even the moment. Come on. It's time for Big Celeste and the big question. Today's big question. How do I ground? You might as well just give up if you lose the parachute in this opening area. Because it's so valuable and you need to use it. Toss. I can't even risk trying to just toss it and then dash through the field that I need to go through. That's not even possible to do. Because you have to do the dash anyway. To rely on that. Yep. Yeah, just do that. It's funny. To me, at least. Can't wait to see the number go up. I don't think it's going to show me. I think it's... Actually, maybe it will. It's been a while. Or, fun fact, I could resign. No. No resigning in these challenges. The only resigning is when the hour is up. That's the only time when resign can happen. That shit. We have fun playing video game. Good video game. Boink. Dash upwards, dash downwards, dash clownwards. Just wait a little bit more. Ugh, do I have to... I'm not going quick enough. And my legs are crossed and I don't need to have them crossed. I should move them out of the way. Yeah, it's the prime position to get focused in the game, to have your legs crossed like this, but I don't want to be in this position anymore. It's hurting my legs. Like, ay, muchos gracias. Oh, shit. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit further away. Who knows if it's going to be used or not. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, woo! Very good. Boing. Still underwhelming. You can probably do that as well, but this is the strat from which to take. Be careful when dashing upwards in that area, you know? Or dashing diagonally upwards in that area. Because that could happen. Tutorial. It's time for tutorials! It didn't even have a dash. That's why I messed up. Sweet jams though. Shoutouts to Lena Rain. I'm not sure if she came back to do the soundtrack for Chapter 9 or not, but I just know that Lena Rain was the one who did the OST for the main game. And also some other contributors who did B-side and C-side remixes of the songs. All very nice to listen to. Boing! Here's the bird again. Who's flown away. That bird knows how to fly. This bird knows what's good. Dash to that, hold upwards, hopefully you're safe, and go. I'm gonna be so sad if I get near the end, and then I just feel my watch going off and barely hear it, like, it's gonna stink. I just need to remember how to do the last section. I don't think I need to dash right away when it comes to launching off the... Actually, no, I think I still need to dash. I don't need to... I need to do it in the right direction. For that direction, or dash. Oof. If you missed that, it's so sad. There we go. Much better. Come to you. Bounce. There you go. That's the intended method of doing that. Oh, that was way too high. Boink boink. You. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Back to the beginning. Longest room in the game. I knew this was gonna happen, which is why I made it the challenge this time. Because, man, 43 minutes is a PB. And it's been a while since I've tried to do better than 43 minutes, but it's still a really good time for the full game. Well, just chapter 7 at least. Good. Oh, I almost missed the double dash. The dash being crystal. Of course. Thankfully, I was able to save that right there. I can look on my watch what the time is right now, but I don't want to. Kind of like the surprise element of it, where it's like, you only have so much you can do it from. You can't check your time. Oh, I got hit by a star. That would have been embarrassing. There, see? Not so bad, you know? It's only Madeline that counts. Don't let Madeline touch anything. Clearly. 28 minutes. Okay, I concede. I looked at the time. That's alright, you know. 30 minutes. That's enough time that goes by. Truly. Yahoo! Bang, bang. Boom, boom. Come on, into the room! Why did I do that for? I have no idea why I did that. Honest to God, no idea. Oof. Shush. That's barely. Thank you very much for that. Then to you, you say that, and then I say this, and you. Wow, missing. And then boing, over here. And then woo! And you! So, you yes! That's how we do it! In Dinosaur Town. Ooh, okay. Let's give this one the silent treatment. Let's see how this one goes. Man, oh well. Close enough. Got to the feather at least. It's basically Sans' penultimate attack, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's alright. It's fine. You could spoil that now. It's been 5 years since the tale was told. And isn't that weird to think? How that game took over the world in such a way. Oof. It's also funny how I'm just like, man, spoilers for what this song is. Don't listen if you want to go piss. And it's just Megalovania, and everyone knows what Megalovania is at this point, so it doesn't matter for spoilers. So it's doofy at this point. Ah! That was very close. Catch you. Catch them, gotta catch them all. Madeline. For the electrical deterrence field, wherein it can become quite hair-raising if you just run into a wall like that. It happens sometimes. I know it happens sometimes because it happens to me plenty of times. So let's just get over it in our own special way. By missing. Completely missing. That's how we do it. In the business. Completely missing. That's the good part, clearly. You did it the wrong way! Man. How are you gonna earn your dinner tonight if you can't do this? Like, come on. Like, hell, even, like, 2 of your challenges are basically just excuses to get points for, like, positive points on your path. How are you gonna get past this challenge and get a positive win-loss ratio with the challenges if you can't do this? But I don't know, man. I think the Ender's Night is probably gonna be reliable for me, because I think it's just Denial that I'm gonna be doing. Or if not, then I'll be just continuing on with the Depression Tower. No, the Grief Tower is what it's called, yeah. Unofficial name, by the way. It's not actually the Grief Tower, but all of the cartridges from that selection are named after the stages of grief. So that's why I'm calling it the Grief Tower. There's 4 sections where you have to get through 10 mini-levels without dying. And then there's also a 5th one, which is all 4 of those levels in one run. So you've got to get through 40 levels without dying. And I barely remember how some of the levels actually go. Like, I can slightly remember... I remember practicing a little bit of Denial when I was thinking of challenges to look at for this. I was like, maybe Denial would be good, so I chose that one, and I played a little bit of it to begin with, and it's alright. There was that one glitch cartridge, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like called, like, it's something like... It's a DuckTales parody, I know that for sure. I can't think of what it's called. Maybe it's called Moontails? I don't know. But yeah, that was one that I remember playing a little bit of. That one was a fun challenge to get through. There was another, like, it was a glitch one, so you had to get through it all in one life, and there's multiple rooms you have to get through, and you have to circle back on yourself. I still need to collect, like, the rest of those cartridges and see where they actually are, and stuff like that. I just haven't done that. I haven't even beaten the game, really. Like, I've gotten to the second world, but I just haven't beaten the game in general. It hasn't happened in a long time. I don't know why that even happened to me. It happens to every man! They don't know how to parachute! They don't know how to shoot paras! Paras the Pokemon, they know how to shoot it. Shoot it in the face with a goddamn rifle. Reminds me of Borderlands. Foreshadowing, even though you've already seen the Gauntlet feed, so you know exactly what's coming. It's funny. Alright, there we go. Move forward and bouncy bouncy. Like not glove. Settle down, you. You bounce like that, and then you can just do that to sort of save yourself. Just don't even worry about it. There we go, that's much better. Even though we've been here multiple times. Come on. Why to do that a second time? I need to wait until I actually grab the damn thing. Like adult he is! Adult he must be! He knows how to play with the treats. There! Man, the death count's gonna be much higher. It was like 170 something in the third gauntlet. It's just one room. So, like, the average is definitely way out of whack. That's one room. Pretty sure I looked at how many was there beforehand. I blanked on that, not gonna lie. It definitely said at the beginning. So that's my fault for not looking. So I have to count every fade out. Especially when I have to do that. Which really helps with the fade outs. Knowing that it just fades out. Easy as that. You went too far, you went too low, my dude. Damn parachute. Parachuting this trial around. It depends on where you are when you hit the not jellyfish, the blowfish! When you launch onto them, because if you're like close to them, you don't get too far, I think, but if you're at the far range, you get some good speed. It might just be the same all around, I'm just not too certain on that. That's me being dumb, stupid. Me, silly, stupid. Jonathan, silly, stupid. Come on! Just get down to the last third again. Moral victory to get down to the last third again. Probably won't, though. It truly depends on what's going on here. I think my controller doesn't like run out of batteries. It's not like half. If it starts badgering me for low battery, then that's dumb. Oop. Nice. Bouncing that again. Wait a little longer before hitting that. Ah, too far. I was holding back as well, so it wasn't enough for me to save. You're so manageable. We've seen it. It's manageable no matter what. The only thing that isn't manageable is if you bounce on that blowfish, she said. Because if you do, you'll end up with no way to get past. Pasta. I like pasta. Me liking a big pasta. Have the good pasta. Yes, yes. Come on through. Very good. Thankfully I'm recording the rest of these on a different night, because A, I don't trust memory getting filled up in the iPad, and B, yeah, it's probably better to do it that way. So I don't have to worry too much about throwing the same thing over and over again. Do you know the definition of insanitine? It's when you do multiple things over and over again and realize you're in that position. There's no way out. I must get out. Whoa. Thought I was too soon on that. Second that. That was very nice. Yeah. Should have waited a tad sooner. Hindsight's 20/20 in this game. Wiki wickow, wiki wickow. That was close. Bounce. That's a way to save it. Too high! Way too high. Whoa. Let's go, boys. Up the mountain we go. Actually, we've passed the mountain, by the way. Going to the map. Like the map icon. Where we're at on the mountain, we're just high in the clouds on a moon planet. We're definitely not on the mountain anymore. Celeste is nowhere to be seen. Do you think there might be remnants of Celeste in this chapter? I just can't remember. There's an internet cafe you go to, that's pretty cute. And it teaches you about the dash done. The double dash. It is very cute. It's done in a PowerPoint style. Wow. Alright. Oh! Need to like slightly hold back when you get to that jellyfish. And then you gotta hopefully manage. Maybe if I went straight up instead of diagonally, I would have saved that, but there's only so much time left now. This is the part where it's like this is where the summoning soul kicks in. Boom, boom. Little did he know, in this attempt, this is what would happen. No, I don't need to attempt with Fighty Fly, and I don't need to do that. I think it's what it's called. It's we're finally something. It's something stock as well, so that's why. Okay, just gotta rely on the wind to save me. There we go. Not so fast. You gotta get past the initiation first. That was too close to the side. Your initiation is to beat the longest route in Celeste. It's not easy, so I need to believe in you. So yeah, also in that section, you don't want to throw the paraglider at all, because otherwise it's just gonna fly away from you. Because the wind is too strong in that area. Yeah. Not a chance. Come on. I believe in myself. But you know, if I don't do this challenge, it'll just come back again. Like that. And I was fully thinking I could just get this done very quickly. But nah, I'm running out the hour. I'm running the hour in this one. Definitely gonna need that time. Speed it. Depends also when the timer starts dinging. When I start the challenge. Nice. Very nice. Relatively cake section. Don't need to say too much about it. Other than it's kind of a gentle breeze at the end of a long hallway for a moment of your time. You don't get to deal with too much fast-paced action. Because when you get to the next section, it becomes fast again, and you need to react in time to everything. This one you can take it slowly, in a way. This part you can kind of take slowly too, but whoop. Nice to save this part. Then actually making that jump as well. You get one shot! Make it or make it. You bounce on top of it, you shit ass. Come on. No, that's not a reference to the meme, and no, that's not me digging the video by saying about the meme. The meme exists, I know it exists, I have not seen a single video on it. Because, I don't know man, something about recent memes, I don't really find the interest to get into them and watch them. Which is a bit silly in some respects, because when I first caved in and decided to watch a Heavy is Dead video, it was a Clone Hero chart. And I was looking at the background at what was going on, and to be honest, the original Heavy is Dead video actually made me laugh because it was actually really well done. And I'm happy that I've actually seen it. But, man, if only I got into it sooner. Rish. As long as you stay to the right. Until it just barely enters the lightning. That's your cue timing. Bounce and trounce. Why not wait? Wow, dude. That was too soon on that one. Now I'm just gonna have my doofy little smile on my face whilst I slowly but surely make my way through it in the 10 minutes that I have left. Oof. Can I do it in 10 minutes? Make sure to smash that like button, and maybe you'll find out in due time. Please do it, please do it, please do it. This is how you get views on YouTube. No. That's dumb. I know it's dumb. I apologize for even doing that. Thank goodness if you stuck by that and actually went through it. Because that must have sucked to hurt. Sure to get... See, the reason why I don't do that, even if it does work, which is stupid in its own right, because of psychology and all that. The reason why I don't do that is because you don't need to be reminded of that shit. Really, you don't. If you like it, you like it. You hit the like button. If you like the content and you want to see more of it, you subscribe. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be reminded of it. If you like it and you want to say something about it, you comment about it. You don't need to be reminded about it. So that's all you need to do, man. You just need to think for yourself and just do what comes to you naturally. You don't need to be told to comment on the video. It's in a weird way, it almost seems like you're being forced to do so. Please like the video. Please comment. Please subscribe on it. And I promise I'll make it up to you by doing the same thing another video later, even if it means nothing. That's truly what it's like in this climate nowadays. But yeah, that's the long and short of why I don't do that. Because it's dumb and stupid. The only reason why I start doing the checklist at the streams is because, you know, I thought about it and I thought, yeah, that's alright to do. Now I have the banner going across the bottom of the screen at any time, just to remind people about it, so, you know, it's one thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Say goodbye to it for me. We did it! Just barely. With 7 minutes left on the clock, we have completed the challenge. It's beautiful. Skip these cutscenes. I'm pretty sure it's going to show me the thing. There it is. 50 hours entirely. It's not going to show me the death count. Let's see if it will show it, though. Once it comes back to the chapter screen. 3091 to 3226. Math! That's how that works. So yeah! Man, I'm glad I'm able to do that. That was the longest room in the game. Thank you so much for looking at it.
Yummy, yummy.
I might actually leave that one in. I'm sorry. That was actually your first attempt, or first time actually legitimately hearing my mother speak in a video. So I know that my dinner's ready. And on good time too. So, in the next feed of the Gauntlet, you will be seeing... The End is Nigh's Denial. How funny. So yeah, we're going back to more platforming. See you then. I hope you enjoyed. Man, I'm happy to have... That's 1-on-1, baby. 1-on-fucking-1.